Hello, it's Stephanie this time, and
Dennis, her better half.
sometimes. He asked me what I wanted to talk about today, and today I thought about when I go to Belize. I've lived in Belize for many years, but even when we lived directly in town in Belize, we would go on vacation in Belize because there's so many cool hotels, so many cool restaurants, so many cool places to go. Even though it's a smaller island, there's so many things to see. So a lot of his clients ask, where should we stay? What's good for us? So we thought we'd go through a few things that he will help clients to find out what's best for their families. Like, what do you think would be some of the variants that they would have? Maybe a pool.
Yeah, pools are important. Location to the ocean or to maybe the backside of the island, Secret Beach. It really just depends on what the person's looking for. I guess I'll start off by saying if you're coming down to look at real estate, and I know, okay, right, real estate, family vacation, sometimes they don't really mix. In fact, sometimes you don't want them to mix. Sometimes you just want to have a family vacation, right?
True.
Or other times you're just coming down to look at real estate. Now, you can stay anywhere you want on the island and look at real estate anywhere you want. But what we've found is that people tend to fall in love with Ambergris Caye where they end up staying their first time there, right?
True.
Because our clients who stay on the south side of the island for their first time, let's say they stay down at Pelican Reef or they rent an oceanfront home in the south, they start to fall in love with that vibe and that feel of the area. So when they go to look at real estate, they're looking at real estate in that area because that's where they feel comfortable. Whereas people that first stay on the north side of Ambergris Caye, they tend to like that area better. They kind of like become partial to where they stay their first time.
I think that's true because I'm not sure if this is true. It hasn't been true for me in other islands that I've gone to in different countries. But you already, even when you first come as a tourist, you become part of the island's atmosphere. So you do get to know the restaurateurs. You do get to know the corner store. You do get to know the kids that, walk to and from school. You do get to know the fruit lady. I get to know the custard lady pretty well. So you get involved in your neighborhood. And it can be one big neighborhood. You can see the whole island. But sometimes you have your small block as it is, or your little area that's your home.
Right.
So you can definitely fall in love with it. And they will remember you when you come back.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, no one, we can't go down the street 3 feet without people saying, Mr. Dennis, Mr. Dennis. So that's a wonderful thing about the island, the atmosphere.
Yeah. So I guess we'll start off with high end, okay? So if you're looking to, I would say, break the bank, right?
Once in a lifetime.
Yeah, once in a lifetime experience. You want to hit Ambergris Caye, and you just want to live like a king and queen for the week.
Yeah.
So what would be your top one or two places?
Yeesh. Okay, my idea for that would be I would like spa services and massage. And a thing in Belize, though, that's wonderful is you can have masseuses that are very qualified come to your room. So I guess I could stay at many of the places because they'll come to me and they'll even set up on the beach, which is amazing because you have the water and, you can hear it and you can, smell the salt in the air and you can, feel the wind. We have couples massages, which are a lot of fun.
90-minute deep tissue on the ocean with the breezes coming in. It's heaven. It's
Some
awesome.
of our friends are actually masseuses on the island. And I mean, I gave Dennis a massage the other day. You're welcome. Oh. And it was hard. I am not trained for it.
Here, I'm feeling tired.
Oh, you need another one? Oh,
oh, you hear that?
Oh, yeah. It did kind of, I guess you do. So I think it was only a 30-minute massage. And I was sweating at the end. That's a hard work. So I give props to all those ladies who are, they have some good muscles.
All right. So where would you stay?
I love
Where
those
would you
ladies.
stay, though? You can get a massage anywhere.
True.
Where would you stay? What are your top one or two high-end resorts for the experience?
I really like Grand Caribe because of the bathtubs.
Yeah.
I'm big on bathtubs.
Yeah.
I don't have a bathtub right now, and anytime I go somewhere, I like to soak the pains away. I like to put some oils, some bath bombs, some Lush bath bombs. So they have really big, nice, awesome tubs. And we've stayed there with families. So they have big, huge, open-style kitchens. So we've done, barbecue. We've done spaghetti dinners. We've done all sorts of stuff. Because, you can go out to the restaurants, and that's great. But there are some times you want to just have a lunch at home.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be able to have a room where you can make cereal in the morning or, have more of like a sweet.
Yeah, so Grand Caribe, they're full on condos, right? They're
Yeah.
1 and 2 bedroom, 3 and 4 bedroom penthouses. Grand Caribe is top of the line, big property. You would love it. What about your second choice for high end?
Oh,
Think about where we went for some
did the
staycations.
anniversaries.
Yeah.
The Phoenix was amazing.
Yes.
We stayed at the Phoenix for anniversaries. They have the wonderful restaurant, and then we're able to just go to the room after the restaurant.
Yeah, the Red Ginger restaurant, which they will also deliver when we had room service.
Yeah.
Now, granted,
they have amazing pool tubs too, jacuzzis.
Good in-room jacuzzi tubs. Great pool outside.
Mm-hmm.
Pricey, okay. They're probably one of the most expensive places on the island, but the Phoenix, the level of service is just incredible. You love it.
It's an island family that owns it.
Yeah.
So, they really have put in the time and the effort, and they've worked their butts off, and they just have an amazing property. So, I don't know, it's just, you can tell that they love it.
What about Mata Chica? Tell them about Mata Chica.
Mata Chica has an amazing pool as well, and it's more like, do you ever want to have that fantasy where you're like stuck on a desert island, but it's kind of like, I don't want to say Jacques Cousteau, it's kind of like, not Tom Sawyer, what is it? The Castaway type thing, but there's like these little bungalows on the beach.
Not the Tom Hanks version.
No. Okay. You have a few little neighbors that might bring you, a rum punch or something. Okay. But like the little colorful casitas, and they have an amazing restaurant there too, Mambo. And remember we were there at Mambo with a bunch of friends, and a little crab came in from the beach and grabbed his toe.
Yeah. So for pure romance, for you hopeless romantics, Mata Chica, it's hard to beat. You get individual thatched roof suites, fantastic vibe, funky house music playing in the restaurant and on the beach. Just gorgeous, yeah.
The casitas are really neat because it's a different type. It's more of a romantic than like a practical, because you have like a nice bathroom, and then you have a bed, and then down you have a little sitting area, and then you have a porch with a hammock. So it's very like, you just live on this wonderful beach. You can read, you can relax, you can just watch the ocean. Yeah. It's like a honeymoon type place.
And here's the thing. For those of you staying in town, south of town, or even farther north of Mata Chica, they have their own dinner boat. So you have to call and make reservations, and they'll pick you up at the docks at about, 6:30, take you up, you have dinner, you have a glass or two of wine, and then when the boat comes back, it comes back into town with all the kitchen staff. So it's about 9:30, quarter to 10, and the stars and the Milky Way as you ride the boat back after a belly full, a couple glasses of good wine, and seeing the stars come out, it's absolutely gorgeous.
And then you get to know the kitchen staff, because you get to talk to the ladies who just made you that wonderful dessert. And so you get to thank them for their talent, because, they're
Remember
amazing.
They had the grouper stuffed with crab meat.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite dishes there.
With a really good sauce.
That was fantastic.
We went there with my parents. Yeah. We went there a bunch of times, but yeah.
So I guess this is turning out to be more about staycation. So you know what? Let's sort of wrap this video up, and let's call it the staycation video, because even though we lived on Ambergris Caye full time, we would spend 3, 4, 5 nights at another resort somewhere on the island. We wouldn't tell anybody we were going, right? We would just shut off our phones.
It's a
little getaway. And the island is so different, no matter what part you're in. So you can be in the south down at Victoria House, and you can feel one way. And then you go up to Mata Chica or to Secret Beach or somewhere like that, it can be completely different. So what I want to tell my clients, I've talked about this before, is that even if you end up with the property and your own home, let's say at Secret Beach, that you have your own family home there, your little 2-bedroom home from Premier Homes, and that's your home base. But, one of the weeks or months, why not just rent that out on Airbnb, take that money, and then go on a staycation to the Phoenix or to Mata Chica or to one of those other places and experience a different type of life on the same island.
Like Victoria House. Remember that one time we went for lunch and then we decided to stay?
Oh, yeah. Those are the best.
It's just really fun. It's, you didn't know you were going on vacation, and then you all of a sudden did. Yeah. And we made some amazing memories, and we will make some more.
Yeah. So listen, we'll close this out for now. This will be called our staycation video. Yeah,
we're just kind of talking to you guys and figuring out.
Yeah, but I also want to talk about my next video about how you can use your Belizean investment to fund world travels. Because Steph and I love to travel. And we're going to let you in on a little secret on how we've invested in Belize real estate and used it to fund now our travels to over, how many countries?
39, 37.
37 to 39 countries. So keep tuned in, subscribe, hit the like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Hit the bell icon so you're notified.
You could buy him a coffee?
Buy me a coffee. I mean...
He loves, when he gets a coffee, he comes in and tells me, he's like,
so
someone bought me a coffee. I'm like, ooh, and he tells me
I always show him my phone, say, look at it,
and then he's like, look at it, they said this about me, and they were like so happy, and he's just, you make his day when you buy him a coffee, so thank you from me.
Thanks for the plug. All right, guys.
It makes me happy.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.